And hello again, YouTube. It is still Thursday, September 1st, 2022, 7:15 p.m., and I got 45 minutes to get my ass over to Bullock's Cocktails to get my show going. I am really wishing I'd have just grabbed my bag with my stuff in it and brought that with me on the bus, because in that case I could just go straight to straight to Bullock's, but yeah, I left that at home, so I got to go home and grab that, which sucks. I'm kind of pressed for time. I think I'll be able to do it. It doesn't really take that long to get from Rob's shop to my place, and it doesn't really take that long to get from my place to Bullock's, as long as I'm not doing it by bus. I actually made amazing time getting from my place to Rob's shop. Last video, if you didn't watch it, yeah, just hit the channel and hit videos, and it'll be the one before this with a slightly lower number. Yeah, I just walked to the bus, and somebody asked me to shoot a video going through the middle of Pierce Park, so I did. And timing couldn't have been better. I mean, pretty much right as soon as I got to Palm Lane and 44th Street, the southbound 44 was right there. So that took me right down to 44th Street in Washington. 32 showed up, I want to say about 10 minutes later. I was actually surprised. There were quite a few other people sitting and waiting for the 32 with me there as well. I think only one of them actually came off the 44 with me. The others were already there. I'm assuming they probably came over from the Valley Metro Light Rail. But kind of refreshing to see the bus stop with people that seem to be, working class people using the bus shelter for transit, as opposed to homeless people using it in lieu of a homeless shelter. Speaking of the homeless, while I was sitting there at the bus waiting, saw a very interesting news clip on Channel 10, the local Fox affiliate. They've got a YouTube channel where they put clips from their newscasts and some other stuff up. But yeah, on Fox 10's freshly posted, so it was probably on like the 5 o'clock news today. A little video about a dead body being found just north of Tempe Marketplace, which is like, I want to say 3 or 4 miles directly east of where I am right now. Now, they were a little inaccurate when they described the area, which was behind where the reporter was. Now, the reporter was standing pretty much on the edge of the parking lot for Tempe Marketplace, right where the guardrail is, and where the Rio Salado bike route is. That's on the one that connects Tempe to Mesa. Just goes right along the north side of Tempe Marketplace. Anyway, she had inaccurately said that behind her was the shore of Tempe Town Lake, which is completely inaccurate. Tempe Town Lake, and I tell you, if I wasn't in a hurry right now to go home and grab my bag of cables and get over to Bullock's to start my karaoke show, I would head over there to show it all to you right now. Even though it's dark, you wouldn't be able to see much. But yeah, if I take this exit right here, 202 East, and then I take the exit at McClintock, which would be, let me think in my head. I should be able to easily figure out how many miles that is. So I'm on the 143, the Hohokam Expressway, which is essentially where 48th Street would be if 48th Street went through here. So 56th Street, also same thing as Priest, that's 1 mile over. 2 miles over would be 66th Street, if it existed over there, or Farmer. A lot of people think Mill is actually the next mile over, but it's not. It's Farmer. I know that's a minor street, but that's where the railroad tracks are. And Farmer is. That's where the next even mile marker is. So that's 2 miles to the east. 3 miles would be rural. 4 miles would be McClintock. So yeah, where I just went across the river there, exactly 4 miles to the east. You've got the bridge for McClintock Drive, and then just to the west of McClintock Drive is the dam. And Tempe-Town Lake ends at the dam. Now, when you go east of the dam, there is a certain amount of water that trickles through there. And because of that, there's a lot of trees and stuff that grows across there. And there have been homeless encampments there as long as I can remember. I mean, hell, there were homeless encampments there before Tempe-Town Lake was built, there in the river bottom. Now, I have not been down into that area, I want to say, in over 3 years. So the way the homeless population has been just skyrocketing in the last year, I can only imagine what those encampments are like now. I remember what they were like 3 years ago, and it was sizable then. Kind of disappointed with Fox 10 that they're doing the sensationalist, hey, dead body found, and oh, we don't really know anything, we can't really say anything. Okay, that's fair. If you don't know anything, don't say anything. They did mention that there are homeless encampments down there, but I mean, they didn't even like they lied and said that was Tempe-Town Lake down there, and that's not. Nah, Tempe-Town Lake is a good solid quarter mile west of where they were standing. I don't know. To me, it would have shown some real reporting and some real balls if Fox 10 had actually gone down there with. I thought that truck was going to go. Oh shit! And that's a fire truck. I feel like I was kind of cutting him off, even though I had the right of way. So, oh, shut up, Dave Ramsey. Yeah, I would have been much more impressed if now, granted, it was a very, very, very attractive and petite female reporter, and probably wearing high heels. She's not the one to send down there, but I think it would have been a lot more impressive if. Now, granted, there was some police tape, so obviously nobody's going past police tape, but I think it would show a lot more. It would give the general public a lot better idea of what is actually down there and what's going on. My guess, and I'd be willing to bet money on this, is that what happened is a homeless person. There's probably no violence or foul play. I would bet more than anything it was a homeless person strung out on blues that died from heat stroke or dehydration. I mean, it's been pretty much 110 degrees now for 4 days straight. We're going through a heat wave right now. It's supposed to last until the end of the weekend. Yeah, that's... They kind of insinuated that they thought it might be foul play. I will be highly surprised if there was any kind of foul play involved. I think this is just a case of homeless people not staying hydrated like they need to be. But of course, when they're so strung out on drugs, their focus isn't drinking water. Their focus is getting more fentanyl. So this is what happens. It could be they OD'd on the fentanyl as well. I mean, that's a common thing. But I'm thinking this week, highly more likely heat stroke or dehydration. Oh man, my foot is sweaty and itchy for some reason. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. I got to pop in and get my bag of cables. But thanks for coming with me on the ride. I'll probably shoot another video between here and Bullocks.